Hi Aquarius, welcome to your June reading. So I'm here a little early this month. I just feel really like pushed to do the readings now, so here I am. Before I start to get before I start with you guys reading, I want to let you guys know that I am going to take some time off in July. That's my birthday month, and I always like to charge my energy as much as possible for the rest of the year during July. So I am gonna take off some time from my personal readings actually. So I will be doing those up until the end of June. And because I will be, gone for a little bit, and because I just really love and appreciate everyone that is just supporting me on my channel for the last couple months, I'm gonna give some discount on them. And I just feel very strong connection with the number 44. It just shows up multiple times every single day, and with me, probably a lot of other people that notice the number 44. So I am just gonna make my readings $44 for a little bit up until the end of June. So yeah, make sure that if you would like a reading with me before July starts, that you get order one on time, because I really want to make sure that I can get them all done before my birthday month starts. So that's like everything I actually wanted to say. Also, I got a new deck, and I'm gonna pull one card for you guys, and then I'm gonna go into the regular deck, so don't worry. It's just such a beautiful deck, and I actually bought it with the donations that I got to my channel. So I just wanted to thank you guys really a lot. Thank you. And yeah, it's just such a beautiful deck, and it's actually a spirit messages deck from John Holland. And it's just, I don't know, I just feel a very strong connection with them already, and I only got them like 2 days ago. So I'm gonna pull one for you guys, really like a spirit message. It could be something you have to be aware of right now, or maybe something that's coming up, and it's just, I just love them, and they're very accurate as well. So what do you got for my Aquarius people? For the month of June, there we go. Forgiveness. That's a good card for you guys, right? Okay. So what is the spirit messages and advice? I feel like this is a really an advice card. Forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredible, powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. That's probably a very specific message to some of my Aquarius. It's like a little sign from above. It's like the universe, like, you ready to let go? No? Okay. Blocking your own blessings? No? Okay. It's time. And I spoke about forgiveness a little bit before with you guys a couple months ago, I think. And it's so important. But the thing is that forgiving somebody else, and I'm not going to go into deep to it. I'm trying. Forgiving somebody else and letting go of anger and past and trying to get things justified by action, reaction, right? In a way. That is so powerful. So what I'm not going to do is focusing on what happens to you when you don't forgive and when you hold on to it. We all know what happens then. But what happens when you do let go? What happens when you are forgiving? What happens when you do let just karma do her work, and you're just going to move forward with your life and let go of that anger or that unjust feeling? That's where the magic is at, Aquarius, especially for you guys. So I love this card for you. I know not everybody is happy with this card right now, but it's just, forgiveness is such a healing energy, and it brings such beautiful things to your own life. Yeah. Okay. Forgiveness. I love this energy. We're in, yeah, great energy. Okay, Aquarius, you already started showing the bottom of the deck. Okay. Okay. So let's see what's coming up for June for you guys. That's a little bit too much. What's coming up for June for my Aquarius people? Ooh. Ooh. Hey, there you guys go. Sorry, Timbers. Right here, right off the bat. Ace of Swords. Clear, raw communication. Okay, this is what I've been feeling. This is what has been going on. I want to make sure we communicate about this. This is what it is. There you go. That's what I always feel with the Ace of Swords. It's also a new beginning. So really speaking out situations and really are deciding to move forward into something new after that conversation happened, right? It's Gemini season. Just started yesterday. So it's a really good energy for you guys. Even though you always have like this little sister, brother, hate, love relationship with the Gemini energy, it does help you out. It does really help you out to communicate your mental energy and to release some of that. And just giving you heads up is that, yes, I want you to speak clear and I want you to have those conversations. I really would think that that would be a good thing for you guys, but be a little careful because sometimes Gemini energy can make you a little, how do you call it, raw or uncut. Especially when you are having conversations with water signs, they could get a little bit up in their feels. So yeah, speak your truth, definitely, but just in a little, you know, little softer package. Try, because I see you guys having some. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm very visual, so I see things happening and I see it just. That's why I'm giving you guys a heads up. Wow. Speaking about water signs, Scorpio showing up. Yes, this month, June, is really important for you guys to unleash things. Let it go, Aquarius. Speak your truth or let that go. Forgive the past. Just about the releasing, because we are gonna have some great time in this summer. But we're gonna have to get to true Gemini season first before we can get into the softer energy of Cancer, and then we're gonna have some fire and passion and, you know, fun summer nights during Leo season. But right now, Gemini season is really important. It's like, what do we let go? What do we leave behind? And I want you guys to be in a lighter energy this summer. You know, to really just enjoy and really embrace the moments that you're gonna have, because I see like a lot of sunsets and just a lot of lighter energy. And I know not for everybody it's summer, you know, some parts of the world, of course, winter, so it's the other way around. But that definitely still, I want you to come into lighter energy these coming months, you know, because I wish that for you guys. Okay, so that transformation, these both stand for endings and new beginnings. Yes, and definitely with the Scorpio card, it's always beautiful transformation. It's coming, you know, new beginning and stuff, but it's also definitely leaving things behind. And it's not always as pretty. I always feel with the Death card, sometimes could be a little uncomfortable, but I feel it's not that uncomfortable for you. It is uncomfortable for the other person. So, like I said, it could be a water sign with a Scorpio. But what's coming after? Wow, look at that. You guys, 2 aces already. We have an ace of new beginnings and cutting things out. And then we have an offer. And that is about growth. That's about offering something stable. Like it's the universe, in a way, I feel. It's like finally letting go. You're finally forgiving certain things. You're finally letting things end, cycles. And then here, there you go. I wanted to offer you this for years or for months or weeks. But you just weren't ready to let go of the old. Wow. Beautiful energy, Aquarius. The Empress. Okay, could be that I'm just gonna go there. I'm sorry guys. It's not for everybody, I know, but I sometimes, like, I'm overall trying to keep it very general. But this is a message that I just have to share. I feel in a way it's like you or somebody else is offering you that stability. Like, hey, should we try and like make a baby? You know? Or should we start trying? Or yeah, I see in a way it's like an offer of like, when it comes from you or maybe from the other person, I feel it's like some of my Aquarius are just ready to build up something new, you know, a new life together. Could also be you're asking somebody to move in, or yeah, 7 of Cups. After a time of uncertainty, after a time of, okay, but if I settle down with this person, that means that I can't have all the other options I might have, or ooh, why do I feel that? I don't know. It's like you weren't really sure about which way to go. Scared to make the wrong decision in a way. Because the 7 of Cups stands for options. You have a lot of options, but also it's like scared to choose one because scared to make the wrong decision in a way. That's an Aquarius trait in a way. Look at that. Bum. Wow. Aquarius. I'm sorry I sound so secretive, right? I always have a special bond with you guys. You guys just always, I don't know. You always get like a special part of me when I do the Aquarius reading. Look at that. I mean, honestly, 6 of Wands, getting that recognition, finally, but also that relief. I'm me. I'm gonna stand in my power. I'm gonna do me. And people are like applauding you for that. It's like, hey man, I love to see you like this. You know, like, it's like you're getting very positive energy from other people this month. I don't know if this is a Gemini energy and like you just feel more in your element because we're in an air sign element right now. But damn, we're gonna have some victories this month. Yes. And I feel like in one way it also has to do with that forgiveness card we got in the beginning. You know, it's like in a way I also feel is that when you were younger, maybe, I don't know how old you are right now, maybe you're even 20, but you could also be older. When you were younger and growing up, you had all these goals, dreams, aspiration, beliefs, and growing up, you try to really make them come true. You try to live up to those expectations you had for your life or for yourself or for your pathway or anything, right? And I feel because you felt so strongly about that, holding on to that, just blocked a lot of blessings. Like it was like you were mentally, where you focused on that thing or to get that, you know, in that direction, or that type of career or that type of relationship or partner, holding on to that so tightly that a lot of times you just felt like you got options in life, but they were not matching that vision that you had as a kid or when you were growing up like teenager. And now I just see you shaking off all the beliefs, shaking off what other people would want for you, shaking off what you wanted for you, and are just opening up to the universe and like, bring it to me. I now understand that I have this soul purpose, this thing that I need to do, because apparently everything I always wanted and always focused on was never gonna happen because you kept blocking my blocking me in a way. So apparently I have something higher to do or something else. Give it to me, you know? And that in a way is also freeing. And not being hard towards yourself about that. It's about letting that go and letting it just crumble down like the towers. Just bring it to me, right? And feeling really good about that. And other people is also like really with you with that. Because often, in a way, no matter what you say, Aquarius, you not necessarily would make decision based on what other people cut off. Not really necessarily what other people find fitting for you, or what they would like you to see or be. But in a way, you do like it, you know? You do like it when others are with you, right? Or are seeing something for you, or find something fitting in a way. And that last bit of caring what other people think or find good for you is falling away, and you really are just going to be connected to your soul. And that's really beautiful. And I see the universe really trying to bring in something, and you are also just really open for it. Like I said, right, a little bit too much. So let me see. It's so imbalanced. You see, we only have a couple cards out, and I have the Wands, I have the Cups, I have the Swords energy, and I have the Pentacles, you know. All of the elements are here. There we go. Now the truth is coming out. Seven of Swords. What's going on? Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm quiet. I'm just trying to get the cards out and trying to focus really good on that. And then we're gonna talk. Aquarius, 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 Aquarius. Okay. Okay. This was actually in reverse, which I love. Okay. So why is the Seven of Swords coming up? What does, with the Devil? I mean, what does that mean in general? In general, Seven of Cards can mean deceit, lies, doing things behind people's back, somebody doing something to you, you're hiding stuff, you know, like that, right? And I feel like it's sort of like in a union, in a relationship, because it's a Devil that came with it. But because I have the Eight of Swords in reverse, and I'm sort of looking at the Devil with that, and he's walking away from the Devil energy. I feel for a while, this is like for my Aquarius that are in a current relationship, or are have been dealing like recently with a relationship and it's over now, and now I'm picking up that energy, because what I see is that feeling in a way like, oh well, I'm just in this union, you know, I am here, so I'm sort of I'm committed, I guess, and it doesn't really feel good, but I'm just gonna show up as I can do as an Aquarius, and but I don't feel necessarily comfortable with certain things. And I have a very, very strong need that's growing with a day to just release everything and just go. And it doesn't necessarily need to be that you're walking away from the union, from the soulmate union or anything, but you really just want to feel free and breathe. And that could also be, it's like you maybe just want to travel, or you maybe just want to allow yourself to not be as perfectionistic as you can be. This part, it's part of this because I have the Eight of Swords here. So what I see is that what is getting removed, what is, you know, what you're cutting away from your life is the fact that you always have to keep things to yourself. I see you walking around with things and feelings, but it's mostly thoughts, it's mostly energy. It's what you really think about the situation, what you really think about that work project, what you really think about the union or about that person's career choice or anything. You can name it, fill it in for your own situation. Walking around and just not sharing everything, and you're doing that out of love because you kind of sort of want to protect the other person for what you really feel, what you really think. And maybe this person has done this to you. Could be a Capricorn you've been dealing with, because I feel earth signs and strongly, but it could also have been you, and you're trying sort of did that to like protect what you guys had going on or protect the other person, and but you're not doing it anymore because I see you really taking a leap. You're just gonna show up, Aquarius. You're just gonna come, communicate, let things end that need to end, let things go that you need to let go, and adapt and be open to new energy, which was a very important month, like part of the month, last month, right? Taurus season was about really rediscovering your own self-love and being in your own company. And by spending time alone and by making a decision based on what you want and what you like and what makes you happy, is making you realize that you can be the fool anytime you want in life. You know, you do not need to be part of this situation. You really don't. And by spending time alone and by realizing that, I see you growing that, adapting and applying that knowledge, you know, and you are just coming into this full energy and finally unstuck. And how beautiful is this to get as an Aquarius, because you guys are very mental, you know, rational energy. You just are. And to get out of your mind and get it in reverse, that's really beautiful. And justice is getting served, so I don't know what's going on with my camera, but it keeps plugging, I don't know. Anyway, that is beautiful to get justice. But that has a lot to do with also the forgiveness part, and to let karma do her thing and serve justice for the situation, you know. If you hold on to energy, if you hold on to grudge, or if you hold on to those type of emotions towards an individual or a company or anything, they will not get their karma. To get karma based on a cycle and decisions you've made in a cycle with a union or something, if the cycle first has to end, then after that the karma comes, the karma lessons come afterwards. if you are holding on to the grudge and the emotions and the feelings and stuff and feel like the person needs to, like it needs to get justified, if you're holding on to that, if your intention is to forgive because you want them to get that, it doesn't work. You really just need to set yourself free for yourself. That's when the cycle ends, and that's when they get their karma lessons. But that's none of your business. Let karma do her karma, like her work, right? It is getting justified. You are getting justice over a situation. Could be dealing with a Libra energy. I mean, let's just get all the air signs out, right? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling with this energy, because you're getting a lighter touch, a lighter energy towards your income, your work, your life in general, and the decisions you're making. And I see that, and yes, beautiful. Cycles ending. The World card. Get the World card right here. Is great. Wow, Aquarius, it's such a powerful month for you guys. Being open for whatever, you know, and taking the leap with that. New energy. Wow. So powerful though. Come on, you guys. Oh, guys, come on. It's a little bit too much. Aquarius for the month of June. Yes. Letting things come to an end. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is a completion. So it's over with. There's no more swords gonna add to the situation. Situation is over. This is what it is. You survived it, Aquarius. Now you just have to let it go. Take the lessons you learned from it. Yes, it was painful and a person wasn't treating you the way they should treat you, but you manifested great energy in that union or with that job. Because if you let the cycle end, and that's really with the World card as well, if you let this energy pass, if you let this energy move away, take the lessons from it, recognize the swords when they come around again. Then you're gonna be this. Doesn't this look so freeing? Right? Like it just feels fresh, new. It's so much beautiful yellow as well in this card. It's just, the sun is here, light energy. I'm packing the very light, not bringing that much baggage into the future energy. And the thing is that I do not really need to give you guys that much advice this month, because you're doing this naturally. You're coming out of your mind naturally. You're going to speak your truth because you can't hold it back. You feel this push so strongly that you just need to move or need to go, and you're just going to go and communicate it. And you have, that's so much. You have really, actually, like very opposite energies here, yes. But I see such beautiful energy with like the Ace of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Six of Wands. Victory. You're gonna do and start something for you, Aquarius. This is just what you like. And you don't really care what other people think anymore. And that is very strong. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. That's a very strong progress. I know, Aquarius, you put in a lot of energy in this job, in this person. You did. Yes, you did. And yes, they did betray you, Aquarius. Like, that's what I'm picking up. Like, if it applies to you, I know, I see that. But you manifested great pentacles. and let them come in. Let those blessings come in that you have coming to you from this other relationship who was treating you like crap and shit. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm using these words, but they're just coming out. I'm sorry. They really weren't treating you like that good. I know. But you were great. And like you manifested such, yes, great energy in a relationship because you gave from a pure place of your heart. You have good things coming to you, Aquarius. You do. You have good things coming to you, but let them come in. Let that cycle end. Remove that energy from you. Remove this energy. Like forgive, release. I don't know what you gotta do. Maybe you have to have a conversation with that person and cut it out. Maybe you do. But what is coming to you, it already has your name on it. But it requires you to let go. And be the fool. Like, come light, you know? And that's when things are starting to move really fast, because right on 7 of Pentacles, it started to speak about you got the good things coming, and the 8 of Wands came out, and this fast moving energy, forward movement is focused towards the future. It's fast communication. Keep your eye out on your social media and your email, definitely. But movement forward towards victory, you know? Towards recognition, but recognition from yourself and from soul as well. You're gonna build up a new foundation. I really just see like, okay, yeah, okay, wanna get this out, fine. Okay. I'm sorry, but they're always so clear that sometimes I just have to laugh, because there's like, yeah, but you know we're talking to a, like the universe is like, and we know we're talking to Aquarius, right? So let's not get ahead of ourselves. We do have that internal struggle, and we are coming up as the Queen, the King of Swords. So yeah, that's Gemini season for you. It's gonna be you a little bit, you know, but it's okay. That's good. You need that sometimes, you know. It will always go, it will move forward, you will release it, but you will do it the Aquarius way, and that's perfect, because you're perfect the way you are, you know, just evolving the soul. So with the Lovers, you're making decisions that have been confusing you. You have been a little confused, left, right. What is the right decision to make? Do I stay? Do I go? Do I dip new energy? Do I stay what I am? What do I do? But you're making a very clear decision based on a relationship or something else with work. But what the most important thing is that that decision is really, once you make up your mind, Aquarius, about this situation, you're really just gonna communicate it clearly. And that's already what I felt before I started shuffling the cards. Try to be a little gentle with your communication during Gemini season. As far as that, just be you. I'm just gonna be you. Let you be the King of Swords. I'm just gonna let you be it. It's your way, and you're gonna have a lot of forward movement with that energy. But like I said, be a little careful when you're talking to water signs. That's all I gotta say. Okay, let me see, because a lot of things moving and changing. You're not gonna go, ah, that's beautiful. So you are. Okay, great. It's about a soulmate ship. I already felt that strongly. And we have the 4 of Wands. What I wanted to say, the way you go in June, the way you are going in June is not the same way as you're gonna come out of it. There's things, big events and things changing and moving shifting energy wise, and Gemini season is a really big part of that, and it is very important for this soulmate union that you have, if you have one, but you know when I'm talking to you. Let me see. For some of my single Aquarius, that new road that you're gonna take, that new pathway you're gonna walk, and that releasing of old energy and hurt and past, the betray and everything, you're gonna walk straight into to a soulmate, like on that pathway. It's like you can't get around it. So I think that some of my single Aquarius that are just really not even looking, they're not dating anyone right now, you're gonna be surprised how you're gonna sit around August. You're gonna be surprised about that. So that can come, but after you release that, right? Then for the people, for my Aquarius already in a soulmate ship, and I don't know why, but I feel a big change coming between the two of you. I see an offer, very serious offer. It could be like an engagement or a commitment to move in together, or just connecting with each other in the sense of, okay, let's be a team. Let's build up this new life together. Let's go, And if you make it out of Gemini season recommitted, and your relationship is moving to like a higher level, this is a relationship that could stay for years and years to come. So be aware of that. I see that very strongly. So, but I'm reading for so many different Aquarius, so I don't really want to focus on it too much. But I see a soulmate no matter what. Whether you're single, whether you're with somebody right now, whether you just came out of something, it's all kind of similar energy. You have to have released certain things from a past relationship, or just past in general. Also looks softer at the way you used to push yourself things to keep that vision up that you had as a kid, like what I spoke about. And just in general, come from this. If you're stepping into a relationship, come with this, without all the baggage, and if you need some time to reach this point before you, so you can start fresh with a new person, or with the same person, I don't know. When you start a new job, a new venture, just leave all of the things and thoughts behind of what it should look like, what it should be. Just let it come as it's supposed to come, because we're gonna come in anyway, and it's gonna give you a lot of succeed, and people gonna really recognize you. And I just feel this a lot. It's like the universe recognizing you, changing your energy. It's over. This is over. This got to go in June. It just has to go. We can't have that keep coming up. It just has to go. Four of Wands. That's beautiful. And then we have the beautiful Knight of Wands. So this is that fire energy. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, honestly. And behind it is the Cancer. So it could be dealing with a Cancer. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Because we also have the King of Cups. So there's a lot of things going on underneath this deck. But it's a transformation, and that takes time sometimes. But like I said, June is a very important month. I can't wait for you guys to let me know what happened in June. So I think this is it, Aquarius. Like I said, if you would like a personal reading with me, just make sure you order one on time. You can find all the information down here below. Also, if you would like to support my channel with a small donation, I would really appreciate it. Don't feel pushed at all, please don't. But I would just appreciate it. And you can find that link to my PayPal account down here as well. If you have any questions or anything, always feel free to email me. And just, I don't know, leave me a comment if you feel like you resonated with this message, because I love reading you guys' comments. I'm trying, but I can't always respond to everybody. but I love reading you guys' comments and stuff, and if it resonates or not, and your personal stories. So always feel free to comment down here below and give this video a thumbs up if it resonated. But I never really ask you guys to subscribe or to like or comment or anything. I just like the things, let it come naturally. So thank you, Aquarius, again for sitting with me. And I will do the generals for July. So around June, end of June, you can expect the July readings. Okay, thank you so much. And I hope to see you guys next month. Good luck. And, you know, be soft with how you talk to people this month. Okay, bye. Bye, Aquarius. I love you guys.